We're just looking for one more DPS, then we should be good to go. Joe Exotic. What could go wrong inviting that guy? I can't think of the lady that always fought against him. Carol Baskins, that's right. Well, the tiger dude, yeah. Bell's is really shiny. Did he clean his up? Yeah, I think so. We got everyone in the group. Thank you, sir. Pitching. Alright, so we pull them straight back to my little shadow. So you kind of want to stack where this group is over here, where the circle, the healing circle is. We'll delay hero by about 5 seconds. The main thing with this group, Hex, you're the only warlock. But we will be using the warlock gate to return from the edges back to the center. When you guys use the warlock gate, don't move from that point. That's going to be the point where we'll drop stacks. Tanks will set up basically just like how we're doing here. And we'll just stay there until our stacks drop, and that's how we'll do it. Rinse and repeat, all that kind of good stuff. So here about 10 seconds in. We have our assigned soakers, so that's good to go. So do you have the ones under the boss too? If you want to delay just a little bit, grab the ones underneath him, and then pick up whatever these guys miss. McBow is right, Glaive is left, and Soda is in the center. Everyone is ready. Here we go. It's fired up. Nope. Let's try this. There we go. It's one button off. It was just missed it. And if you're ranged and you get these, you can stay out, remember? You only get one of these per round. Everybody out. Dodge the fire swirlies, please. They hurt, they burn. Purple yellow, don't overcommit. Just hang out if you don't know. Yeah, let's go purple. Let's hang on. We might be able to res in the transition. Let's see if we make sure we don't lose anybody else. Same deal, run them out. If you're ranged, you can stay. Everybody out. Looks like blue-green. Somewhere this way. Let's go kind of blue side, yeah. Looks like we'll have plenty of room here. Maybe? Okay. I got right side to cash. Oh, of course I don't have my statue. That's embarrassing. Alright, soakers are soaking. Hunters, if you have flares, those would help on the sides here in about a second.
Rest easy. My servants will ensure your deaths.
I got one. I'm just waiting for this. There we go. Kind of pulling back at a little bit of an angle. Something like that. That's about where most of the group was. Let's Beerus Demon Blade when we can, if you guys can reach them. Don't waste your movement stacks for now. Get them up when we can. Out. Blue green again. We'll need the lock portal here. Let's go blue. Be a long run for this guy. Everybody out. Skull Moon. Let's Beerus the healer quick. Skull Moon somewhere. Looks like Moon. Good. Let's Beerus Demon 2 on this one. We'll need some DPS on these shards.
Are you certain that it has yet take hold of you? Rest easy. My servants will enjoy your gifts following this.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna kind of pull him the way he's facing there. A lot of stacks. Let's see if we can burn him. Can we get him, please? Oh man! All right, Skull Moon. I guess straight back. If we can get up there and do a little damage to him. Oh, this is the portal one. We're good.
Signal interference negated. Connection restored.
You're back. What happened?
All right, yeah. So for the guys that are new, congrats on the weapon. That's a pretty sweet weapon. For the guys that are new, the way we do rolls, if you have an item you don't need, please link it in raid chat and then put a number after it. Not the number 100, but just kind of any other number. And then if you want that item, do /roll space and then that number. And I have an add-on that tracks the rolls, and after 2 minutes, it'll report the winner. Just kind of an easy way to do loot while we pull trash. There's a frog floating up there. That's like a lily pad of light. I almost should have just rolled for the weapon. Just wouldn't. Looks like everyone got loot they needed. supposed to cash. I was waiting for you to pull that other pack. It was a knockback, it's just... Oh, let's pounce on this guy. It's William. Whatever his name is. Not William. Is William Sacrifice. That's what his name is. Oh, I read that. We'll get the patrol with this last pack here. Can we get interrupts on Skull? Nice. Pets away please for this too. We don't want to pull any extra trash. So we do the hide on the boss method on this one. I'll explain that in a bit, but we just kind of hide in the corner. It means less mechanics for the wall. We still gotta CC it and stuff, but we don't have to dodge it and move around and stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright, next trash. Here we go. If you guys could get red X, please, first. Alright, so for this boss, we will just stack on Skull. Everyone tanks, everyone DPS, all the good people, good folks in the raid. If you get the shredded psyche, please run that out to the yellow raid marker back there behind you guys. These raids will be up for a little bit. When I clear them for the markers, though, they'll disappear. But that's just kind of the points. So just take a look. Shred psyche to the yellow. Everyone else stack on Skull. The further you are away from shred psyche, the better. It just means you take less damage. If you can see it, only half the raid will be able to see it, but if you can see the shredded psyche, please swap to it, DPS it down. Melee, make sure you wait until after the explosion. Same for the wall. If you can see the wall, please CC it. Only half of us will be able to see the wall. But that's it, otherwise we'll stack on Skull. It reduces a lot of the other mechanics. For moving through the wall, if we have to move to the ads, just listen to the tanks. One of the tank will be able to see it. We'll communicate which one of us you should follow. I will remember to use two names, two, and not use I. Of course I say that now, but in the heat of the battle, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? That's everyone. Here we go. We'll also do hero at the start, but we'll delay it a little bit until he's in place.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your mind smells so delicious.
Flag right there. Sure, that's like he's going up. Alright, when this is up, if you can see it, please swap to it.
Abandon reality.
The wall is going out now. It's walking away from you slowly, so I just okay for a little bit. If we get another shredded psych, I think we're going to get in a second one. We're going to have to swap to this one too. Maybe if we push him. Oh. Yep, we're going to do the shredded psyche. So everyone do, if you can see it, do it. I cannot see the wall anymore. Alright, the blue is out pretty far away. Green is going out pretty far away. There's a bunch like right near us. Purple is right near one of them. And there's one behind purple. Red X is behind purple. They're going to be a little hard to see. Alright, let's go along the wall. Let's go along the wall. Follow blue. I think we can kill him by now, though. And then we'll just reset. So we'll grab the boss when it spawns and go back to that corner. Just try and tuck yourselves away in that corner for the shredded psyche. The further you are from that explosion, the better. And it should be out. Alright. If you can see the ad, please swap to it.
Your mind shall rot.
I got bugs. Oh, the wall's coming. Oh, okay, good. We didn't get a psyche, I don't think. There's a blue one like right in front of us. Blue marker. Green is down away from the door. Purple is down towards the door. Towards the door. And then the last one's way on the other side. Yep, just stay against the wall. Just don't head on into the room. And then for the last one, we'll just pull him back here. We'll just back him up. No, we'll reset him. We'll close to the corner. We'll just pull him back to the corner. So it's same positions. Move up. I tried to tell you. Those last ones hurt. Let's get that ad, then we just tunnel boss the rest of the way. We should be alright. There we go. Alright, let's chase down some trash. Just use a different number? Yeah, that's fine. It's an intellect trinket, though. I don't know if it makes sense for a demon hunter. I don't think you get the advantage out of it that you think. Sorry, just making sure this is right. Alright, that's all set. We will do Skull first. X second. Here we go. Spell reflect. That's Twilight Devastation, I promise. Oh hey, so that's a good reminder. On this next boss, it is highly recommended, possibly required, to be under 39 corruption. You kind of don't want to be very high corruption-wise on this guy. It hurts for healing, but also the the unplanned damage that a lot of the corruption abilities do ends up killing people on this boss. So if you want to, if you have a lot of stuff that is corruption gear, you might want to swap 1 or 2 of those out. We've had several people that kill themselves without even pushing a button just because of the spell reflect. What? There's one up. Oh, it's way over on the other side. Alright, so positioning on this boss. The boss will be just like he is right now on the skull, facing the direction he's facing right now. If you're melee, or if you're within 10 yards of the boss, please be on the moon. The moon is the way we want the black wings, or whatever that ability is called, to face. We don't want that going towards Red X. If you're at ranged, if you're healer, maybe not the paladin, but if you're healer, ranged, that kind of thing, hang out on the Red X, please. For phase 2, we will all stack on the purple diamond. The way we will do this is we will swap to the first add, and we will attempt to get the first add down. So all ranged, please swap to the first add. Everyone else melee, you guys can stay on the moon and tunnel the boss. We will attempt to kill it before we have to swap, but if we don't, then he'll just eat whatever mana is left. It's usually not that much. Second add, we don't worry about it. We'll pick it up for a little bit. Once the curse is cleansed, we'll pull the second add in. That'll force him to phase. Works out pretty well. Speaking of the curse, that's the new ability. I will call out groups. Oh, let me move groups around actually. So don't look at your groups quite yet. I want to balance out healers a little bit here. We can do something like that. That's probably pretty good. I'll give him the positioning. But for the curse, when I call out your groups, everyone take a look at your groups. Takesh, we're gonna move in groups. So Wind, I moved you back to group 1. Group 1 can auto clear. So whenever the curse goes out, group 1 you clear first. I'll call out group 2, group 3, group 4. Regardless if I screw something up and I'm paying attention somewhere else, everyone has to clear before that buff falls off. It's a one-shot. So please, even if I'm not calling it out, please take it upon yourselves to clear it at the end. We try and do it orderly because it makes it a little easier for the healers. Is Joe Exotic in here? Yeah, okay. Melee, please stay on the moon. That was the one thing. Make sure you guys get. So melee stack on the moon. We want the wings to go that direction. Otherwise, so that's the fight. Let's see what happens. Please don't kill yourselves in phase 2. Please do a slow ramp up on DPS. Healers are going to need time to be able to pump things out. The other thing too, healers in phase 2 just cleanse automatically. Cleanse right away. That's going to be your #1 priority. I know healing is going to be rough, but those cleanses need to go out pretty quick in phase 2. Everyone's ready. Takeshi, you want to grab the boss? I'll grab the first stat and then we can swap. Oh, you don't have anything. I'm sorry. That is embarrassing. You have assist. I'll mark you as main tank. There we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, cursed. Group 1 cleanse. Everyone on the ad. Group 2 cleanse. Group 3 cleanse. Group 4 cleanse. Let's let everybody get safe. Oh, come on. Let's wipe. This is, I don't know how we can wipe here. We'll have another annihilation. We'll just wipe that. I also left the casket off too, so that's my bad. We'll start this one again.
Skin of stone.
Oh, he actually... Can we jump off? Do we have a soul stone? Okay. I think we might need to summon 2. Just a guess here. Alright, so we had some folks miss Annihilation. I personally missed interrupting the ad with one of those things, so I think maybe there's a little bit of missed focus there. Can we summon, please? No, that's a great question. Don't apologize, please. Don't apologize for questions. So For the curses, check your groups. I call out groups to cleanse. There's a curse that goes out twice per phase 1, and if you do not cleanse it, it's just a one-shot. It's not a certain amount of damage. It's gonna one-shot whoever. To cleanse that, you just need to dip your toe into the annihilation, into the little black puddles that are on the ground. But it causes some raid-wide damage, so we try and stagger the groups when we cleanse. So when I just call out a group, melee is mostly group 1, but you guys just dip your toe, just quick in and out. It doesn't take much. You don't need to gain a debuff like you do for annihilation. Just a quick in and out of the annihilation, little puddles on the ground, and that'll cleanse the curse. And then with annihilation, just make sure you're in there at least a half a second ahead of time, because you need to be in there long enough to gain the debuff from the pool. Everyone's ready to catch on you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Melee has a thing. We're good. There's the curse. Group 1, you guys can go. Group 2, you can cleanse. Group 3, you can cleanse. And group 4, you can cleanse. Alright guys, get safe, get safe. Nice work on the ad. I've got boss to catch, you can go. Nice, we're doing good, we're doing good. So after we handle this curse right now, group 1 is cleanse. Nice, we're gonna do this pretty tight here. Group 2 cleanse. Group 4, make sure you're on the ball. Group 3, you can cleanse. Okay, bring him in. Group 4, you can cleanse. Excellent. Easy on DPS, guys. Stack on purple. I'll get first orb. So I spot it. There it is. Just go easy on DPS for the start. We have plenty. Just don't kill yourselves. When tanks pick up the orbs, it does a decent amount of damage too on Mythic. Just gotta keep your eyes open. And rinse and repeat. Nice work. Give this for the healers back here. Looks like melee has one, that's perfect. Ad's coming out. Curse is out, it's group 1 to cleanse right now. Group 2. And 3. Group 4 cleanse. Okay, good. Good save. Alright, so a little slow on this ad. We gotta swap them anyway. Yep. Yep, I got him. You can go. He's gonna eat him a little bit. There's the curse, group 1. Cleanse. It's easy. Group 2, you can cleanse. Nice work, group 3. bring him in, Fish. And group 4, please cleanse. Phase him right now. Purple again. Let's B-res Glaive. Should be able to get him up. Just kind of go easy again on DPS, guys. I'll get first order. We B-res on Glaive. That one's yours to catch, sorry. No B-res for Glaive. So we'll just tunnel boss the whole time this time. Sorry, but nobody worry about the ad. Melee needs a puddle though. Oh, that's good. That's close. That's nice. Just tunnel the boss. I'll hold the ads. Group 1 and Group 2, you guys can cleanse. I'm behind on the cleanses. Group 3 cleanse. And Group 4, please cleanse.
Fall to shadow. Annihilation.
Alright guys, get safe. He's almost down. Get safe, get safe, get safe. Nice work. 2-shot it. See, I knew that first one didn't really count. And he gives me gold. And artifact power. Alright, nice work. Congrats on anyone that got stuff. Alright, let's try the dog boss. So we'll do, for scheduling wise, we'll do Trash down to Shad'har. He's progression for us, but I think we have a good plan. Honestly, this group feels pretty strong too. We will do Trash down to him and then we'll take a break. We normally do like a 6-minute break. Right about that time. So we'll do Trash down to Shad and then we'll take a break. And I'd love to get him tonight. That'd make me pretty happy. The next one that most people get, so the I believe it's Hive Mind. I believe the 5 of 12 folks will do Hive Mind. That one's tough because it takes a lot of coordination, and the little purple things that you kind of make sure you don't overlap, they leave puddles on Mythic. So you have to, everyone has to plan and not totally spread out over the whole room, and you kind of have to plan where you drop the puddles. At least grabbing some trash. What was that? I'm not sure. I haven't looked much past Chad other than to know. Oh, there's an ad to deal with also. The eyeball one? That one, yeah, the eyeball one you have to start and stop DPS. Like, you have to coordinate when everyone picks up the DPS things so that you can get kind of maximum uptime on those. It's a bit of a dance from what I understand. I haven't planned much past the dog boss, so I'll be honest. Not that we couldn't try any of those, but maybe we worry about that one first. Oh, the ad comment sort of was about Xanish. Xanish has an ad and stuff that you have to deal with in addition to all of the volleyball crap that you have to do. It's pretty hectic. If you guys get the elevator bug, just speak up too. We can summon, as long as Hex makes it up. Otherwise, we'll wait. Some people just missed it. Yeah, it's a lag latency thing. I've had this once in a pug, and like my elevator was about like 10 feet off. So when it was at the top, when I saw it at the top, the actual raid's elevator for the instance was like 10 yards down. So I missed the jump like every time. It's I don't know. It's a weird. It is literally an elevator boss. All right, so we're up here. Let's all stack on Skull, please. We'll pull a lot of these ads towards us for this trash. And plus it lines them up nicely for Twilight Devastation, just saying. See, like right there. I love it. Oh, this is so broken. Patch day is gonna be so sad. Shots for all my lost corruption here. Oh, it's stuck on the other side. I'm a little curious how this, like the raid is going to be balanced when we lose all of the corruption and get like the stat squish and level squish and everything. I kind of want to see like what like Rogue's going to feel like after that. Because we'll still have, will our next still work? Will we still have essences? I think we will. So we'll have that, we'll have our, what are they called? Gem slots. Then we, oh really? Okay, so then they're scaling. Yeah, a lot of stuff's gonna change with that patch.
Multiple anchor points detected.
Let me hang on a second. Let me use a thing. I gotta get my little statue deal guy here up here. Alright, I'll go left, you go right. Here we go. Is it like a Demon Hunter thing, like they just want you guys to have borrowed power? Or kind of like a cool thing. I'm sure it's probably not. It might be like an unintended side effect. should have an eye coming in here. Oh, it's coming up the stairs right now.
Alert. New anchor location detected within aperture.
Aperture is simply the polite way to put it.
These little knife dudes. They're jumping all over the place. Oh, it aggroed. Yep, sorry. Stay up here. We're gonna try and get this guy without pulling everything else. I know. We might get the eels, maybe just for fun.
Too far away.
All you witness is my flesh.
The gnashing terror first, please. Oh, we have an eye. Oh dear. Oh, it's casting. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh boy. Well, now we've done it. Now we've done it. I totally didn't see that coming. This is out of the ramp. Yeah, yeah. No room for napping on the next boss. We can grab one pack of the bloods inside. I'm gonna grab the eels from the outside. We'll pull them all in. Alright, so this is a good point to pause. We'll do our break now. We'll do like a 6-minute break. Refill drinks, bio, all that kind of good stuff. We'll come back. If you need to read up on this guy, do it. It's pretty much the same as Heroic plus 1 mechanic. Pretty typical. Do a break first. or days or whatever it is, which is not good. It's going to lead to a domino effect, and bad things are going to happen. The last thing, the most important thing, the most fun thing, is we need to feed this guy. Pink said she would call out feedings again. And we basically feed him on the every other fixate, roughly speaking. So we'll feed him on the first fixate. When it hits you, it'll drop a thing. If you don't have the debuff, you can just pick up the food and give it to him. If you are unable to pick up the food, then we need to communicate and we need to call it out, and people need to talk. Yes, that weak art right there will. It's just proximity. You just walk near the food and you'll pick it up, and then you walk near him and he'll take it. There's no like gear icon or anything like that. That's very true. Everyone here will basically need to feed him. That's a little bit of the enrage too. So you can't like avoid the thing. If you do get picked by a fixate for the second time, you'll probably have to communicate that with the group. Just because you won't be able to feed him. Every other, that's correct. On the odds, so 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Any questions? Otherwise, we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna save hero for phase 2. Phase 2 is the phase that we really need to hustle and get out of quickly. We'll kind of be grouped up in the center, but phase 2 fixates can go to either side, red X or purple. But it's just a lot of explosion, a lot of damage. It's a big time healing check, so. Yes, hero phase 2. We need to push through phase 2 as fast as we can. Everyone's ready, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can we summon, please? We'll get you. Yeah, that's fine.
I need to target something.
I think I grabbed a weak aura that will tell me if the person cannot feed. It'll at least give me a warning, and I can say that someone else is going to step up. Please don't wait for someone else to step up. If you haven't fed, everyone's going to have to feed them once. That's just kind of... Everyone should expect that. So I will let people know if the person that has fixate cannot feed. And then we'll need someone else to step up. So the marks, for the phase 1, the fixate should go to purple. We just want the damage fall off to be as far away from the group as possible. So just kind of head it out, kind of where the lock gate, I guess the lock gate's going down now. So you can head around that way to the purple marker as best you can. That's for phase 1. For phase 2, it needs to be on either side, because there's going to be those soak puddles. There's just going to be a ton of damage going around. Feel free to use defensives and hellstones, health pots in phase 2. It's going to be needed. But for phase 2, the fixate can go to either side. So purple, diamond, or red X. I don't think the slimes hurt you if they hit you. No. The slimes don't do any damage until they hit the person they're fixated on, and then it's a raid-wide explosion. Falls off with distance. Good questions. We just like the fall off with distance to be on the purple diamond for phase 1. Phase 2, I'm pretty sure the group split it up like this anyway. We have a request for Lockrock's Hex. Because I think the group split it up because of the soaks can be kind of generic. They can be kind of wherever around the room, so that it makes it hard to always go to one place for the fixate. I think everyone's ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I guess. close, hungry one. Okay, this is the crazy part. Oh, we have lots of them. Let's play this out so people can watch. We'll pull into the middle. There's a thing to soak here right in the middle. We're already down a lot of people. Alright, let's wipe. Don't release Puccio, Soulstone. Yes, I think it would. Yep. Yep, so it's important for everyone to know like which fixate number, which fixate count that we're on. I know yeah, DVM or Bigwigs will tell you in the messaging, puts a parentheses after it, but otherwise it's every other one. Let me queue this quick. I think that's correct. Yep, I'm listening right now. You can kind of tell too, the longer the phases go, the faster things start to happen. It gets pretty hectic. Yeah, we can do like a loose stack, I guess. We definitely don't need to be spread out because then there's no place to run for the puddles. So we can stack up. You can find like a buddy, find one or two people and stack with them. It'll make healing a little easier, and then it'll give us more room to move for the puddles. It's a good suggestion. Oh, and they just moved to 2 locations, like an A and a B. That does sound organized. It'd be like Thaddeus, or it'd be like the guy before Jaina, whoever that dude was that popped up out of the water. we would all stack and we'd all move together. The thing is, if someone's late, they're in trouble. Which honestly, on this, I think if you get hit by a puddle, you're in trouble anyway. But can we summon, please, Hex? What did you mean that they do a group on each side? So is it 4 groups total? So you'd have people like on X and on purple? Right. I like that. I'm going to set that up. I was just confused if you had a group on each side. Okay. Yep, I'll set up some groups and we can do that. Yeah, I couldn't grab the WeakAura because of the cross-server stuff. It uses in-game hidden channels to share that stuff. You might just have to look it up, the Shad'har feed fixate thing. I ended up grabbing one. It's useful enough, but... Oh, I said have an audio cue. Okay, so I'm going to give people markers. I'm guessing there's some markers that are probably used in this group. But we roughly have 4 groups here. It's actually 2 melee and 2 ranged, which might be a nice little happy coincidence. I guess it depends on which spec our druid is playing. But if you're ranged, just pick one of the 2 range groups, group 3 or group 4. So I put markers on 1 person in each group. I don't know if I want to use raid flares for this. I think that's probably enough. So look at your group, look for the person with the marker. So group 1, it's going to be Liherm. So Soda's going to be the marker there. Well, you're all demon hunters. You can all jump around together. It'd be like a badger game. It'd be great. Group 2, Madur, I made you the group 2 mover. So if you guys are in group 2, please stack on him. That includes the pally healer we have. Group 3, I use Bell. I picked you for Bell. You for the group 2 stuff. So find Square if you're in group 3, and then group 4, I picked Kathy. So if you guys just find those 4 folks, and just move with them as you need to. Let's just try and organize it a little bit that way. You still need to move out, even if they don't move. And it does mean that there's a little higher risk because the puddles will overlap. But let's just try and group up that way. Takeshi, you and I, we can either go with Soda or we can go probably on our own. But let's give that a try. Our druid friend is here. He's a boomy. Okay, so just pick a group. I'm not even gonna pronounce that one. Kokyet TV. Oh, maybe he's a streamer. That'd be fun. Just pick one of the range groups, either group 3 or 4, and just buddy up with them. That's fine. So let's try that. That's a little bit organized for the group stacks. Otherwise, all of the same stuff still applies. Oh, I have that same situation. Yeah, that's fine. Wait, it's during the day. Everyone's ready. Here we go. Soulstone, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I guess we don't need to move back. You have crush. Oh, that's way. I like the grouping up though, moving together. We're kind of pulling it a little to the side, because we want people to run. Well, there's no Warlock Gate now, but we want people to run along the other side for the fixate thing. We can put the boss kind of anywhere. He always turns for his abilities. So there's no reason you can't, stand in front of the boss kind of a thing. So if a certain position is better for anyone, let us know. We kind of pull them off. I'll show you. So the tanks kind of pull them off over to where the yellow is there. Big Sneeze, I think that's a new tune name. Big Bow. We tried that and we had people not move. We had people not put distance with the fixate explosion. That's why we're doing it this way. I'm gonna put up markers too. Okay, so Belle and Kathy, you guys can use those 2 markers. For the melee group, we'll have a group in the back. I'm gonna give you guys the moon. So if the boss is positioned, the one melee group kind of like maybe here. And the other group is gonna be the tank group, so you guys can stack on the tanks. That's the soda group. I picked the same colored markers as we use for. So tank goes to green. Soda, I'll give you green now. So something like that. That's roughly what we're talking about. So star, stand near star, you know, square near square, and then just move, and then don't move back. That's the one thing that I did wrong. So as long as we all move one direction, and then you can just stand in the new spot. You don't have to move, and then you can move back to the thing. So it's kind of like in every other one again. Any questions on that movement part? That definitely helps, I think, keep things clear and gives us a lot more space when we do have to move. We'll keep the position on this half of the room because I want to make sure that people are clear for the explosions. So the explosions need to happen near purple as much as we can. That's quick. Everyone's ready. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And maybe let's just move to the right first. I have dissolve. Yeah, he's really hungry right now. So we're down 2. What do you guys think about the group thing? Is that working out? Is that better? I mean, once we get used to move left and right. Yeah, and just the way the bubbles work, sometimes you can't go left or whatever. But yeah, so every other time, so not every even time, you should be stacking back up, basically, like what Kathy just said. So on the evens, so on the odd, whenever the puddle happens, you go either left or right and just stay there. That's fine. You missed it. They all stood in one little raid marker, and that's great. When they happen again, everyone move back to the raid flare, and then you should be back and stacked up again. So it really is just a way to organize so that we don't have a nice even spread of puddles. We have just like a few clumps of puddles, and we can all move. Yes. Yep. Yep. Barring the breath is the exception. You'll need to move for the breath, but then just kind of Yeah. Yeah. There's so many MC options here. McBow, McShane, McSneeze.
This meeting of the Assembly of Iron is adjourned! We fought back the Scourge. What chance you taking you got?
McPerv and Pedo Buns hanging around. Oh, jeez.
Time to make my move.
Oh, we need a lock closet again, please. Is the warrior here? He's showing out of range for me. Maybe. Yep. Well, that is a fun little game. The Demon Hunter shout just doesn't do as much. I didn't get a single buff from that shout. Come on, there must be someone that wants to do this. Alright, can we summon again, please?
I need a target.
We're gonna get like 600 incoming summonses. Alright, so I see Krunk in here, so I'll just explain the groups real quick. We're doing this kind of stack up thing where we all stack up, and then for the purple swirlies on the ground, we all move. Try and move with the group, but it doesn't matter too much as long as we kind of stay a little bit organized with it. So when the thing happens, move to the left or right, whatever area is safe. Stay there, don't move. When the circles happen again on the ground, move back to the original location. So if you take a look at your group, if you're melee, you're fine in group 2. If you're ranged, pick someone from group 3 or 4, either Belnoth or Catriona. So blue square or yellow star. And follow them, please, for the movement. Just to kind of organize where we place our puddles. Keeps him from being a floor full of purple swirlies. Hero in phase 2, the fixate. Group 2 on the moon. So the moon raid flare, and then the moon. There's a moon melee person for group 2. And then group 1 is kind of with the tanks, roughly speaking. Here we go. Demon Hunters do dance around a lot during the fight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
crush. Death crush. Oh, sweet, spacing. After this explosion, let's pop hero. Pull him back to the middle. Let's burn, 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 burn. Bad crush. No, we're down. Let's wait. 44%. Alright, hopefully we have a soul stone. Thank you. Grab some food, we'll do this again quick. There's a few people dying from the slurry outburst, that's the damage from the ad, so just make sure you're far away from that as you can, or if you have a defensive, use that if you're the one running it out. I think it still does damage to the person running. I don't think it's as much, but a few people got picked off by that. A couple people got stood in breath, which, you know, shouldn't, but keep an eye on all those kind of things. Yes, we should all be kind of mostly grouped in the middle. Fixates can go to X or Diamond, so just make sure you're not hanging out by X. No one else should be at X other than the person with the Fixate. If we have soaks that need to happen over there, we'll have to use a defensive or ask for healing and stuff like that. So that's the whole reason for burning through phase 2. But yeah, fixates right now, fixates are on X or purple for phase 2. Everyone else should shift to the center kind of channel of the room. We'll pull the boss to the middle. Phase 2 is when we'll need all the healing cooldowns and all the kind of good stuff. It's just a ton of stuff that's happening. Everyone's ready. Here we go. Tank's down. Actually, let's make sure someone's Soulstone. Let's wipe it quick. I'm gonna try this again. Let's Soulstone the healer. Let's wipe this quick and try it again. I want to try it. I can come up. Bell's up. Let's try this again. I want to do it with 5 heals. Let's see what happens with that. Let's get this pulling. Do this kind of quick. I'd have so many characters if that was my naming theme. Paladins, don't forget Blessing of Freedom on the folks that get fixated. That will help them quite a bit. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Double crush. He's facing. Let's Beer. Do we have any healers down? Let's Beer as the Pally healer, please. Dalen? Yep. Dalen. He's at 7. He's getting hungry. I have Crush. There you go. here. Did we do hero? Yeah, we did hero. I've dissolved. Feed 9. There he goes. Alright. I like that better with 5 heals. Yeah, before people leave, I'll post that list. So we usually pug from here. Oh, and then like the rest of this is just bonus. No, that's for sure appreciated. I think we're gonna lose a few people. So if we lose more than a couple, I'm not going to relist. This is kind of the end of our night anyway. That last poll was pretty good. I was pretty happy with that. Let's just see who we have. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I got several whispers, so we'll call it here. Anyone that's interested, let me know. I can link our group. We do Mythic on Sundays at this time, so 8 Central to 10:30 Central. Hopefully it's pretty chill. We try not to be too mean. It's just kind of fun finishing up the expansion. All the link is right there. What was that? This is all kind of bonus for us. We always try and do heroic content and push that stuff. So anything that we do in Mythic it's bonus, and it's to improve ourselves, but it's not to lose friends or make anybody mad or any of that stuff, you know. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming, guys.
Finest wares and cool tyrannies right here. Stop by and...